Last week I did a video on soybeans daily bars showing multiple calculations using triangles to hit the bottom. Now this triangle application is different than what I showed on the Gann ticker trades videos, but there are many ways to come to the same key points. So in this video I'm going to take a look at wheat today. This is a daily chart of the wheat market. Soybeans has made that long base and looks like it has bottomed and turned up, and wheat is looking to find its bottom. It may not be quite there yet. It could end up going out to October, but it looks like we are at least going to get a minor reversal right here. So what I have on this chart shown is my triangle drawing tool, which does price time and vector projections. So to use this tool, I just have to click on any 3 points I want to create this triangle. I could look at this on a very tight triangle. For example, I could come off this high to this low to this high, and that would give me these near-term target points. But what I want to do here is get a little bit of a bigger picture. So this high was from October of 2024. So I'm using these two large swings to form the triangle. So I just click here, here, and here. And what this does, it gives me all these lines, horizontal lines that you see as target points. So we primarily are looking for the first time these lines are hit. And if we take it in that context, you can see what happens each time an area was hit. Like for example here where I have the yellow and the cyan line, they're so close together that I look at that as a cluster point, and we came right to that and got a good tradable bounce out of there. And where did it go? It went right back up to the magenta line there for a pretty good trade opportunity, and that line became the upside resistance. We traded down and then went to the next level at the red line. That became a little double bottom and another tradable bounce. Next target down was the green line, a direct hit on that wick and another nice tradable swing out of there. And then our last projection was the gray line here, and that caught the current bottom, and we have a decent long trade coming out of there. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to continue forward with the same market section, and I mark these red rectangles on the chart. So when I take this indicator off, the rectangles will still be there, and as I add a new triangle calculation projection, these red rectangles will show you the area of the last projection. So now all I've done was move the triangle to the next swing. So the prior triangle was this swing down and this swing up. Now I'm taking this swing up with this swing down and projecting. So you can see the purple line was in the same area as from the prior indicator projection, catching that low. The red line caught the next low down. You can see we still got the red rectangle from that projection. And the blue line was a little bit farther out than the prior projection, but it created that zone of where we would expect to get that bottom. Now I'm just going to do one more. I'm going to pick another triangle in this area here to see if we can get another confirmation on the bottom. And that is this swing pair right here. So I'll click on these 3 points, high, low, high, and get projections. You can see what happened. The blue line kicked the market back a couple of times. You can see these are all pretty close. We get these zones, but the last projection down, the gray line, was exactly at the low, or the current low of where we are right now. And that was pretty close to the gray line projection from the first chart, which was a direct hit. Here's the first chart again. Just want to show that. That was a direct hit there. Going back to the last chart was pretty close to a direct hit. So you can see those two triangles from very different sections of the price action gave me the same point, nearly the same point at that low. One other thing I want to mention is that in most market analysis and charting packages, there are circle arc tools and squares, but the triangle is neglected. So if we have the circle, square, and the triangle in the Gann emblem, you don't really see much about the triangle, but the triangle is a very important piece to be used in time and in price analysis.